Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everyone. Hello, guys, and welcome to this Monday morning live trading webinar. For those who don't know me yet, my name is Theo, and here at Admirals, we put together these live trading events. So we analyze the markets on the daily basis for those who join us all the time. And for sure, I recognize many names here. And thank you so much for your support, guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone had a nice weekend. You had a good rest. And just to make sure, please download the mobile application, the Admirals mobile application, our native application, so you can monitor your trades on your mobile devices. You can access your accounts at any time you want. And it's a very cool app. And our risk rewarding to make sure that this is content is for the general information only, and it's not intended to provide trading or investment advice or personal recommendations. Okay. Thank you for your understanding. Let's share the screen to have a look some of our channels first. Guys, if you haven't subscribed on the YouTube channel, please make sure you subscribe. I see the numbers, they are raising higher, and I really definitely appreciate it from all of you. Also, please make sure you like the videos we put together. As I said all the time, they take significant amount of time, energy, and effort, and I definitely appreciate if you like the videos. I see some people, they are constantly comment on the videos. They are asking questions, and that's awesome, guys. Please keep doing that. It's nothing wrong to ask questions, and that's the only way you learn. I'm sharing the links with you on the chat boxes. Here is the Instagram page. If you haven't, so please follow us here. And if you scroll down, you can see that we do a lot of activity through the Instagram. Mainly I do the TikTok videos, and we upload them here as well, so it's easier for you to get them. On a weekly basis, I do the markets in 30 seconds, and I talk about the hot event of the week and how can you anticipate some results. Also, many ideas about investing in stocks, about trading. So please, it's a cool page to keep an eye on. And also the Telegram, you can follow us here, so you get informed anytime we go live. And also when we post trading ideas here, you will receive notifications. So what's in for today? Today there is holiday in the USA. It's the Columbus Day, and also in Canada there is a national holiday, so we don't expect that much to see in the two pre-mentioned currencies. Tomorrow we're going to have some news in Australia in regards to the Australian dollar. Consumer confidence index announced by Westpac, and we will see how the market will react. Anyhow, this is going to be the time most of us will be asleep. So if you guys live in Australia or in Asia, then you will be awake and maybe active trading during this event. But for the rest of us in Europe and in other places, that will be a little bit impossible. Next one, premium analytics. Let's go through very quickly to today's top headlines. National Day in China, holiday spending fell, aim tighter COVID-19 controls, strong dollar pressures as US manufacturing rebound. Hikes in China services, purchase manufacturing index fell sharply in September. Fed's inflation fight had some economists fearing an unnecessarily deep down. Yep. Fed on track for another large interest rate high after jobs report. Definitely, we expect to see some more raise on the interest rates, and at least I believe they're going to take it also for October and November for sure. I don't know for December. London Metal Exchange floats Russia metal ban. As Europe caps energy bill, the merits of price controls get another lock. Paris cut the light to save energy. Will it help? Question mark. BAE US in talks to restart M777 production after Ukraine success. Germany blames sabotage for train outage. Elon Musk's master week of juggling Twitter, Tesla, and SpaceX. Credit Suisse ramps up effort to strengthen finances. Let's read some questions they came. Good morning, Theo. Good morning, good morning. Let us all have a stellar week, definitely. Hello, guys, morning. Hello, trading family, good morning. I really find challenges on net here in Uganda. Okay, hope we solve them soon. Have a nice week to all of you. So let's go to the MT5 platform. Oh, sorry for that. Just one sec. Okay. So let's start with the sterling, but no, why with the sterling? Let's first go with the dollar index. I see many people are watching dollar index. So I would like to keep the sequence you do have, guys. Anyway, we say these webinars are for you and not for myself. So here is the next resistance. The market, it's just pushing higher. Although at some point, we know that this doesn't go just in a straight line, especially we came from this strong impulse. At some point here, there is some strong support, to be honest. Sorry, some strong resistance. Did I say support? So this resistance here can just pause temporarily the US dollar price action. And why I mentioned these minor resistances, because when we are trading for a small distance target, or when we don't hold trade for weeks and months, then every obstacle in the market, it has to be taken in consideration and respectable, giving it a thought. So we make sure we protect our capital and our accounts. So at this point here, we have to be a bit cautious when the dollar index comes to this area. Maybe we can see some push to the downside, or maybe it's going to just push through and penetrate this level. Okay, for daily price action traders, this is not an important level. The next important zone, it's this one here, the high point. So far, we have higher highs on the dollar index. Everything screams buy the US dollar, sell the rest. So when we go to the currencies, we will talk about that. DAX 40, we open with this gap. Usually the gaps are getting filled in the indices. So the downtrend resumed finally. After this bullish engulfing, we said that the market can push to the upside, but at this point here, sellers, they came. For price action traders, some people, they contacted me and they mentioned about this trade they took after I talked about this pin bar. When it appears within a strong bullish candle, it most of the times it's a reversal price action. So some people, they show me their entries, they were here with a stop loss above here, so they are in a good 3-1 and keep moving. The target, it's down there. Well done, guys. That was a bit more aggressive, to be honest. For me, a good entry on the intraday will be, on the daily, sorry, will be this bearish engulfing. Also on the intraday, on Friday, will be just to sell it because of this bearish engulfing candle. So for now, we are still in a downtrend. early beginning, I can say, in this downtrend. So we can just go to the 15 minutes to 5-minute chart, find these lower highs and lower lows, and just sell it. Let's move on. The Footsie, we have the market bounce from this support. Nice impulse to the upside, same pattern, this inside candle here, with followed by a bearish engulfing, shows the weakness in the Footsie. So we can find entries on the 15 minutes, on the 5-minute charts, and just sell it. Simple as that. Or on the 4-hour charts for those who are trading price action on the 4-hour charts. So that was a bearish engulfing, double top. As I mentioned, I like to stick on the price action of the daily chart because it's more reliable in my opinion and in my back test. Same with Dow Jones. We have these lower highs and lower lows within the channel. Market simply follow the trend. So this can lead us to more weakness in the Dow Jones. Of course, the same in the Nasdaq and the same in the S&P 500. The Nasdaq came at this level here. We talked about this pin bar, very similar to any other of the indices here we just talked about, and the market just put this bearish candle. That was an exceptional entry. So it was about, let's say, 22, now on 47. So it gave more than 2 to 1, and it keeps pushing lower. Of course, a weak US dollar can, a strong US dollar can keep pushing the Nasdaq to the downside as well as the S&P. So on Friday, they were exceptional intraday trading, at least before the non-farm payroll event. So now we approach at this level here. So for intraday trading, I like more the Dow Jones because it has more room to give until we will retest this level of support. This level of support here. So we can keep an eye on that. And let me for some question. How long it takes for gap to be filled? Usually it's not about time, it's about when the market is gonna make that retracement. So, and usually this, from my experience, I see this retracement happening either during London Open or during New York Open. So that's where I see this. Is it a head and shoulder on the pound US dollar 4-hour? Is it late to get it for sale? We will have a look soon at that, Cherry. How did you find that point of minor resistance in US dollar index? Thank you so much for saying that, because yeah, sometimes I go so fast and I forget that. Sorry, I forget that some people they don't understand what I'm doing because I don't explain them. So thanks for mentioning it. Why I say that here we can have a minor resistance, because I have this tail here from this candle and I have this resistance candle here. I have this leftover tail from this candle. This shows that what do the tails are telling us in the candle? Maybe that's the right question. The tail shows that the market at some point was traded up to this extreme here. And then an opposite force forced the market to move to the opposite direction. So this tail here in this bearish candle shows that the buyers at some point, they were buying at these prices. And right here, the sellers, they stepped in and they push the price lower and they close the price lower than this low here. So this area here, the tail, shows that it was a battle between the opposing forces in the market, the buyer and the seller. So the people who believed that the price here could trade higher, maybe the same people, they will insist in their belief, and when the market come around this area again, they will try to sell it so we can find some resistance. That's the reason. Okay. Let's have a look at the pound. On the daily chart, we are in these lower highs and lower lows. We are still in the trades here. We hope that the market is going to just push a little bit more to the downside. For intraday trading, definitely if we break below this consolidation, you see this consolidation pattern here with equal lows, equal highs. If we break outside of the pattern, then I will definitely look for more shorts for intraday. On the 4-hour chart, head and shoulders, which head and shoulder? I don't see head and shoulder on the 4-hour chart. Head and shoulders, we said that the market has to retrace about almost 90% of the move. So here we have this move, then this low, then we have the, let's say, left shoulder, then we have the head, but the market here, we cannot say that that was the right shoulder because the retracement, it was so minimal, and this was, the market stopped at the previous swing point. So this is not a head and shoulder cherry from a very technical analysis. This is a normal market move, which is the market make higher high, and then it pulled back to the last swing, which it was this one here, the top, and then it tried to resume the buying activity, but we see weakness and the sellers, they create a new low. So this is a lower highs and lower lows, and we can start looking for more weakness and target all this area here. So, but we need to have a strong price action. We need to see the market performing weak. Please take a look at Euro USD. Definitely miracle, Emmanuel. I like the miracle up front. So Euro US dollar, still short. I'm looking for intraday market. It's showing us that first, the trend, we say trend is down, direction or trend. We have a trend and it's a downtrend. So direction is down. We understand that sellers are in control. They create lower highs and lower lows. And then we see the price action on Friday. It went lower highs and lower lows. So on the lower time frames, we are in a trending market. What I'm doing, I'm just looking for on the 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute chart. I'm looking to go in a very, very small target and just find lower highs, lower lows, and either I enter, as I told you, with sell limit orders when I have the lower highs and lower lows, or I just wait for price to reach to the level, I sell it, and then I target the last swing, the most recent swing. So still bearish for this one. US dollar CHF, the predominant direction is up. However, I'm not bullish on this one. I don't touch it, to be honest, this one, because we are right at this resistance, and at the resistance, anything can happen, right? From the buyer seller, they can, sorry, from the seller, maybe they can even temporarily push the price to the downside. If I want to buy this one, there are better opportunities on the pound and on the US dollar, on the pound and on the euro. But if someone wants to trade the Swiss franc, they can just simply wait for the market to break outside of these high points here and then start looking to buy. Aussie against the US dollar. This is the 15-minute chart. You see that already the Australian dollar made a lower low. So this is textbook example. If the price, it can come here. We have this trend line as well. Our checklist applies to the letter. So we have the last swing, market make lower highs and lower lows. So a retest here, we can start selling. Stop can be above here, or if you use fib retracements, you can put your stop at the fib level. Again, guys, we are in a probability business, and we have to respect probabilities the way they do work. And we don't try to, we don't just enter in a single trade and wait to double our account and triple our account from that one trade, that because it looks good and it feels good. Okay, we are trading what we see. The Kiwi, same. We still have some room to retest this level here. So some sell-off may be left. However, the market, it's more clear on the Australian dollar weakness. So why to just look for to sell here? We have an intraday. I took some intraday trades here after the bearish engulfing, as I analyzed on Thursday. USD Canadian Dollar, the market on Friday shows some strength in the Canadian dollar because of the news. They came out very positive for the CAT. And now we will see if the US dollar is going to give a push to the upside, or if it's going to just play around here. We will see what it's going to happen. The Japanese yen approaches the US dollar against the yen approaches this area of a strong resistance. So maybe we can see some sell-off here. We don't know what it's going to happen. Again, more clear, it's the pound against the US dollar and the euro against the US dollar. Sorry, and of course the Australian against the US dollar. Pound yen, nothing really. We are still in this nonsense environment. Aussie, that was the MACD. Aussie against the yen, we still have the room. We said after this bearish engulfing, we still have the room to move lower. Intraday plays, they are more favorable for this market here. TPAC, what if you use for intraday? Hi, Theo, couldn't join before, was busy. That's way TPAC. You can watch the rest live once I finish from this session. You can see, but for the intraday trading for indices, we said about Dow Jones 30, we said pound US dollar, because we have confirmation on the daily chart in terms of direction and price action, and on the euro the same, and on the Australian dollar the same against the US dollar. We have strong US dollar, we have weakness in the euro, in the Aussie, in the pound, and we have trends intact. So we can use this information to find intraday trading on the lower time frames. Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar, I told you that I was sticking to my opinion in the time frames. Are intraday trading 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 minute, whatever you are trading, guys. For my swing trading here on the daily chart, I still hold the Aussie against the Canadian dollar short. I enter on the I enter a bit late, actually. I should enter on the bearish engulfing, but I didn't, and I enter somewhere here. That's okay. The channel is showing that it's down. The trend is down. We had multiple bearish engulfing confirmation that they show weakness in the US dollar, in the Australian dollar, excuse me. I talk intensively about the bullish engulfings or the strong, fully filled bullish candles when we see the retracement. So on the retracements, we don't get scared that the trend changes. No, on the retracements. We just understand that we stop our initial activity and we wait to see if the trend dominance, they will come in the market again, and we can have opportunity to trade with the trend. Aussie yen broke trend line to the downside on daily. Yes, correct. So guys, Aussie, it's the weakest currency as you realize so far. Yeah, if you pay attention to what we say, Aussie US dollar is down, the Aussie against yen is down, Aussie CAD is down, Aussie it's in general weak. Now, and here it's a currency correlation, interesting information for you guys. If you haven't watched the webinar I've done about currency correlation, I challenge you and I please telling you to go and watch it. Here we have the euro against the JBP. Both of them are weak, but we have an uptrend here. Someone who observes this uptrend, they want to start buying. But if they see that in general, pound against the US dollar and euro against the US dollar, they are both in a strong downtrend. So who is controlling the euro against the pound? I have euro weak, I have pound weak. Most likely this market here, it's going to just moving sideways. Or if it's going to give us a strong impulse move to the upside, let's say, because euro maybe it's going to dominate this market, then we're going to see, we expect to see some change here on the origin of this, on the origin of these currencies. Let's leave it that way. Okay, then let's move on to the next one. Crude oil, the OPEC meeting and the new situations they try to handle here, it just helped the crude oil prices to push higher. And let's have a look at the gold. The gold, it's just selling off accordingly with the strength of the US dollar. That's unexpected behavior of the gold market. And we can see more weakness definitely coming in. Somewhere around here, there is a previous support, so just be cautious. Here it was support, 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 and maybe the market will experience some reaction here. I don't believe that we're going to see the gold today pushing all the way into this area because of the inactivity on the US dollar, on the US market today, because of the Columbus Day. So we will see what happens. It's good for sale. Definitely, Emmanuel, is good for sale, the gold. On the intraday, on the 5 minutes, 1 minute chart, even 15-minute charts, I'm looking to sell this one. I think I'm going to be around this morning, so I will be able to take advantage of that if the market give us the advantage. And guys, I will leave you with that because it's 10 o'clock here, so we have to wrap up. I will leave you with that. It doesn't mean that because we saw this, we see the gold here and many other markets, that they have a clear downtrend, clear direction, and clear price action indicates that we can sell. But on the 5 minute, 1 minute, 15-minute chart, maybe at the time we are in front of the charts, we do not see the exact price pattern we want to see for us to initiate sell position. So what do we do at this moment? We do nothing. We just forget it. If it doesn't happen, we're not going to force ourselves to stay in front of the screen 24/7 to take the opportunity. No, we don't need to prove anything to ourselves that we are good enough. We are skillful traders, so we have to stay here and take the trades. No, you have to understand that if you make your schedule and you say that, okay, for this 1 hour today, I have my time, I'm going to work with the charts, I'm going to be in front of the charts, I have my markets that I want to watch for intraday trading, and I'm going to stick to my plan. So if in this hour you don't see a pattern you recognize to go in the direction you have to go based on your analysis or based on the analysis we do here, then you do just nothing. You just sit tight. You don't need to force trading activity in the market. Okay, that's what many amateur traders they do, and they blow up their capital because they want to prove themselves in an arena that they don't really make the moves in the market. So and again, why I'm saying that, because guys, I went through that, so I know how it feels, I know how it looks, I know how it smells. Okay, that's why I went through all this stuff, and then I move on to the other side, to the prop trading, to the big fund accounts trading, to all this stuff. Okay, I had the breakthrough. That's why I understand that it's normal, and I want to make sure as much as possible to help you avoid it. Okay, at least at some extent. I know many people, like my coach used to say, they have itchy finger. They want to press the mouse. They want to just go press, enter trade. So if you have this, just please make sure. Sorry, guys, someone is trying to spam something on our YouTube, and I'm trying to delete them. So if you have that itchy finger and you want to press the button to initiate trade, just open a demo account and do it as much as you want. Okay, feel that fulfillment, that satisfaction, and then go back to the normal you. Okay, with that saying, I will leave you for today. I hope everyone had a great session. You learned a lot of things, many things about the markets, and slowly with me, trust me, you're going to learn many things about yourself when it comes to trading and your personality, because slowly I will unreveal this and I will raise it up for each one and individually. Okay, I wish you to have a great day ahead. Safe trading. I'm looking forward to see you again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you so much, and bye for now.